Hi everyone, Silulunatama Ayubowan, and welcome to my channel. I'm CinCin Nona. I just got back from spring break and had a much needed time for vacation, and I wanted to share this vacation experience with y'all in a vlog, but decided that it wasn't appropriate at this time. For those of you who aren't aware, there is a political and economic crisis happening in the country of Sri Lanka. It has actually been declared that since 2021, this is the worst economic crisis that the country has faced in 73 years, since 1948 when they gained independence. Up until this point, I have not been following Sri Lankan politics nor its current affairs, but what's been going on in Sri Lanka at this very moment is very important to me and to my family and friends who are living in this treacherous situation right now. I don't have a large platform and I do appreciate all my subscribers who watch my videos, but today I really wanted to voice my opinion and speak out. Sri Lanka is a small island in the Indian Ocean. It is considered the pearl of the Indian Ocean. Such a beautiful, magical place to be. I call it my paradise island. It has a population of 22 million and it has a parliament of 225 members with a prime minister and a president. In the past several weeks, people from all around the country have spoken up and are sick and tired of the political corruption and fraud that's been taking place for years now in this country. Protests are going on and the citizens are fighting the fight, demanding solutions for the economic crisis and the need for systemic change in the government. The cost of living is too high. Inflation and food prices rose 30% in March of 2022. People are waiting 2 to 3 hours in line for fuel, and it's expected that fuel will run out at the end of April. There's a shortage of basic and life-saving medications in pharmacies and hospitals. Power cuts are happening across the country, making it hard for households to cook or for students to study. Parents are worried that they will not have milk to feed their young children. This is what's happening. I live in the US, and when COVID happened, I, like many others, went straight to the grocery store to stock up on the essentials: toilet paper, frozen foods, bread, milk, etc. And there were times where the grocery was completely out of stock, shelves were empty, and I freaked out a little bit. However, the next few days, stores started to get more supplies in, things were back in stock, and everything was okay again. Imagine you live on an island and you are surrounded by a body of water. There is really no way of knowing when products will be coming in, imported back into your country. Temperatures can rise up to 90, 95 degrees, super humid, and you're waiting in line for fuel for 2 to 3 hours. You're also waiting in line at the grocery stores and only limited to a certain quantity that you can buy per visit. Imagine that you only make $300 a month and you're providing for a family of 4 to 6 in a household. Prices go up and you have no idea where your next meal is going to be or what your next meal is going to be. I know a lot of other countries and a lot of other people deal with this on a daily basis, but because this is my country and these are my people, it's just unimaginable that this is the reality that they're facing. Also, for many of my viewers who are from the US or any other countries that can relate to this, it is very easy for us to obtain a visa to visit other countries or to even have a passport for that sake. But a lot of countries like Sri Lanka, it is very difficult for a citizen to apply for a visa and to even travel to another country. So any of you who are wondering why they can't just go to another country, it's very hard to get a visa. It's a very long and tedious process to go to another country, and this is their home. This is where, I don't want to say they're stuck. This is the world that they live in, and there are limitations to travel. During the protests also, there has been an emergency law established, which has a curfew and a ban on social media. So just very limited access to the rest of the world. And it's a little bit scary to think about when you don't have that freedom of speech or that gateway to expressing your thoughts and feelings. It can really take a toll on someone's mental health as well. Sri Lankans are expressing their frustration, their anger, and their hurt by the false promises that were made, and now they're dealing with the repercussions of failed leadership. Money earned by hardworking citizens have been stolen, and the country is in foreign debt due to financial mismanagement. Protesters have been labeled as being extremists, but what does that mean? Are they taking the extreme measures to make sure that their children have food in their bellies, or making sure that they have electricity to work and make a living? Just saying. Make sure that you are living healthy and living in a healthy and safe environment. I don't think is extremists. If leaders can just set aside their ego and their political stubbornness and place themselves in what the people are being faced with, their damage. Strip away your life of luxury, your questionable bank account, and go live with a middle to lower class family for a day. A day that you go spend hours under the hot sun just to fill up a tank of gas. Stay home with no electricity, no air conditioning, no fan, no cooking. A day where children are crying because there is nothing to eat. A day where your loved ones need medication, but there's no supply. This is called suffering. Your people are suffering, and you need to know that's not okay. They voted for you, and you let them down. When you were elected, was this what you wanted to happen? Did the citizens elect you to have them let down like this? I respect my family and friends and the Sri Lankans on the island and all over the world who have just voiced one unified message to end the political corruption and fraud in Sri Lanka. This generation has really stood up and taken the stance that the power is truly of the people. I stand with the people and will continue to speak up until positive changes have happened and justice is served in Sri Lanka. When you see Sri Lanka's national flag, there is a lion that represents the people, and the world will just keep hearing us roar. Stand up for what you believe in and what's right. Have no fear. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to go back to posting my usual content soon. Be well and stay safe, my friends. Bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, cook with love, live to eat, and enjoy. Until next time, Ayubowan.